Hi, everybody. I hope that you're all doing amazing and doing well. This is Colton. This is the Mile 17 podcast. I really planned on doing a full episode today and, giving you a great episode, great conversation, had written out some notes, and I sat down to do this. It's almost 4 o'clock, which typically I like to do my podcast more in the morning to early afternoon because that's when I just like feel my best. That's when I have like the most energy, and that's when I feel like I can like produce the best content, the best conversations, the best ideas. And I just don't have it in me today, to be quite honest with you. I just got back from Tennessee. I went down there to pick up my dog Ellie, so she's home. And I drove yesterday for 15 hours from Knoxville back to Boston. It ended up taking me about close to 15 hours just with, stopping for gas, for potty breaks, for food, drinks to like stretch the legs. And I'm tired. I had like kind of worked a lot and then went down there. It was a quick trip, flew to Nashville, drove to Knoxville, and then drove back to Boston. And woke up today, maybe slept like 6, 7 hours. Woke up today, did my usual thing, went to the gym, and came home, made some food, took a shower, and honestly, like I just feel tired. And I think that it is important to share these moments along the journey and realize that sometimes we just need to honor our bodies, honor that rest, and allow ourselves and our brains to just relax. Because, yes, I could go out here, I could have a conversation with you and produce something, but just in my heart of hearts, I just don't feel like it's going to be great content and a conversation that's really going to help you. And if I can't show up as my best self and really put my heart into this every single time I'm here, then what's the point? Like I really want this to be something that I do with intent and not to just produce an episode just to produce because it's Monday or it's Thursday. And, this is also a huge learning curve for me, huge learning process because I am trying to be better about kind of batching work and batching content and having episodes prepared, weeks in advance so that I'm not running into this issue of like, I'm tired today and I don't have an episode tomorrow to produce. And I think, I've been pretty good about being a few ahead, but I just got behind and that's life. Shit happens. And I'm just being totally honest with you. And I just don't, I started today. I started another episode and honestly, it wasn't feeling good. So I turned it off. I deleted it and I was like, I don't have it in me today. Like, this is just not going to happen. And that's okay. And I thought I would just share that with you all to allow ourselves to give ourselves some grace. And this is a huge moment for me because normally I would be so hard on myself. I would feel like such a failure. I would be like, oh my God, like you can't do this. Like you're such a fool. This isn't for you. Like you can't even keep up. And instead, I am just realizing that I'm tired and my body is just screaming at me to rest. And my brain's like, dude, please just chill out and, be with your dogs, be with your partner, and enjoy the evening. And you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I am going to get into some comfy clothes. I'm going to chill on my couch and pet and cuddle with my Ellie girl because she's finally home with me after 3 months and just hang out with my man and Kona. And we're just going to have a great, relaxing evening. Have some dinner, maybe watch a movie, maybe take the dogs out. I don't know. Whatever I need to do to reset, recharge. I'm back at the hospital the next couple days. And so if I don't do those things, what I'm going to end up doing is burning out, getting exhausted, and then everything just starts to crumble from there. I've noticed that if I don't have this like solid foundation of just feeling good and feeling healthy and being able to work out and resting my brain, once I start to like get a little bit behind and allow myself to go down this path of burnout, it's not good. It's terrible for my health. I start to get very grouchy. It affects my relationship. It affects my work. And I'm just not allowing myself to do that anymore. I've really, really, really been working on honoring myself, honoring my body, and honoring my needs because I've not always been that way. And you know what? There's a time and there's a place to push through. There's a time and there's a place that you have to dig deep, find that grit and just like keep pushing through. But that comes with intuition and knowing your body. And right now, it's not the time. I feel it. I'm tired. So this is what I got for you today. So you'll be listening to this on Thursday, and I hope that if you are feeling any type of burnout, or you're struggling to keep up with your work or with your project or with whatever it is that you're working on, and you feel like a failure, you feel like you're not doing the right things, and you feel like you aren't doing enough, you are. You are doing enough. If you feel that way, I promise you are doing enough. And give your body that rest, because if you can get yourself to rest, recharge, and refuel, you're going to come back and be able to produce so much better content, so much better work, have that passion, and not make it feel like a chore. Like, this, my thing when I started this podcast was, I don't want this to feel like a chore. I don't want this to feel like something that I have to do. Like, I want to be here. I want to spread, positivity, spread stories, share the human experience. And I realized when I went to record this, like, this is the human experience. Like, this is the whole point. Like, we're not always going to have it in us to produce what we need to produce. And you need to know your body. Like, you need to know when the best time is for you. And I know, like, if I would have gotten up this morning and maybe done this at like, 9 or 10 in the morning, it probably would have worked out better for me. But I had other priorities this morning. I had to return a rental car. I had to get some work done for a little other side hustle that I kind of do. And I just didn't have it in the cards this morning. That's just it. And this didn't really take my priority this morning. So I should have, yes, prioritized it maybe earlier and maybe last week, had some episodes batched, but for whatever reason, I didn't, and that's okay. I'm going to give myself some grace, give myself the rest, and enjoy my evening so that I don't burn out and feel like absolute crap tomorrow. So my message to you today is to rest. If your body needs it, rest. If you feel like you're in a good space and that you can push and give yourself that grit and, go to the next level, do it. Like, take advantage of those times. Take advantage of when you have that energy to push on. Like, that's when you're going to level up, and that's when you're going to, make leaps and bounds, whether that be in your business or your job or your relationships or your fitness, and like whatever it may be. Like, if it's just a hobby, like anything that you can just like dig deep and find that grit in, do it. But on the other hand, know when to rest, know when to kick your feet up, and know when to call it quits for the day. That's something I learned that from, I think, from Glennon Doyle. Is she said something like quit every single day, like just quit. And I kind of love that concept. Like, it's not to say like throw in the towel, like don't go after, your dreams, your vision. It's to just like realize when it's time to quit and honor your body in that way. So that's really all I've got for you guys today. I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I feel great just like telling you this and like being honest. Like, I don't have it in me today. So that's my message. If you don't have it in you today, it's okay. You're doing great. You'll come back stronger if you treat your body nicely and you rest and recharge and refuel. I promise you. So that's it. This is Colton. This is the Mile 17 podcast. I am going to go kick my feet up and chill. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.